Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome all back to a bit of a different kind of video. No, don't worry, it is still Minecraft, as you guys can see, and we're over here at Kai's Corner. But strangely enough, we won't be visiting the Castle of Glory or Kailand in this video. We'll be going over here, and we'll also not, will not go and take a look at my old cathedral, which is just kinda died over here. And we also want to take a look at that one, but at this, and you're probably wondering, what in the world is this? This is some sort of cheap Hollywood set or something extremely cheap. But there is a bit more to this than meets the eye, or meets the surface, I suppose. This here is a house, or it's supposed to be a house from Juicecraft. It's still a work in progress. Some people might remember this from plot 12.0, I believe, 11.0. I'm not quite sure. You all recognize like the color palette and stuff. It was one of my favorite plots, and you know, this house was like a main mansion on my kingdom side. Guy had his own little kingdom side, and I had my own little kingdom side. Over here, you had like a nice little kitchen, which led up to the vibe room, of course, the world's famous vibe room. And on the other side, you had like a little shooting range and part of doing some martial arts. And up there was like a bedroom. But up here, oof, boy, but. Up here there was like a little secret trapdoor to a sort of secret underground bunker assembly hall thingy. I'm not quite sure what it was. Anyway, it was something like this. And behind this was a redstone door, which led to a secret area. Now, I tried my best, but the redstone door just failed to function. It didn't work, so now it's just a wall with a hole in it. I suppose it works, but I'm pretty sure Kai made it on Juicecraft. I'm terrible with redstone, but would you look at this? It's the OG Spleef lobby with arena and vibe area from the Spleef Tournament of Power. Yeah, that was one hell of a tournament thingy. But yeah, I decided to remake it. I always wanted to remake it. I thought it was incredibly cool. And I'm glad I finally did. So I'll take you over. I will take you guys through it. And it's pretty. I tried to keep it as close to the original as possible, but I also decided to add some cool stuff like this sign over here with some stuff and the jukebox. I basically upgraded where I could, because who doesn't love upgrades? I think everyone does. But let's just start over here with the classic Spleef. You know, all these Spleef like altar statue thingies are like different sort of types of Spleef you can play. You get a classic Spleef, of course. You get the book, which you know gives some information. Classic Spleef is just a Spleef we all know and love. And we got like Snowball Spleef, which it doesn't even work. I tried playing with Hades, but the snowballs don't give knockback for whatever reason. But oh well, that's just that. I've got Magic Spleef over here, which is pretty much Spleef, but with all sorts of potions, like Potion of Swiftness and Jump Boost and stuff, which is pretty cool. And we got Fish Spleef over here, which is, you know, you just get a fishing rod and a shovel and maybe some snowballs if you feel adventurous, but you know, there's really no need. They kinda don't work. But so you got those four, and over here we got Trident Spleef, and it's kinda a weird one, I suppose. Whoops, that was not my intention. But Trident Spleef was like version of Spleef, like the original version of Spleef. Let me educate you on some history. Before Minecraft was even around, there was a little game called Blockland, I believe, and over there people played Spleef, or a game mode similar to Spleef, by throwing spears at the ground, and when you throw a spear at the ground, it would basically make the block go, boom, disappear. And the whole goal was to, you know, be sure you're the last one standing, and you know, all the opponents, you know, fell down. So it's pretty much Spleef, but with spears. And now, well, we don't have spears in Minecraft. I figured tridents works sort of similar. So yeah, that's why Trident Spleef. Though it doesn't really work, as I have no clue how we would code, like, you know, when the trident hit the blocks, it would, you know, disappear or break. I'm pretty sure maybe Key could do that. I mean, he could do anything, so no doubt. But yeah, that's enough of the Trident Spleef. Let's talk about Reverse Spleef now. Yeah, how the tables have turned, huh? So in Reverse Spleef, you got one guy on the floor, and he needs to, you know, like make sure everyone gets down from the top platform. And if he does that, you know, you win or you lose or something. It's a wacky version, not really playable, I suppose. But here we got Splag, also really not playable. Of course, it was from the Hive, and the Splag was really cool, honestly. But I believe there's a little bit too much coding involved than just a simple command block or two. So yeah, Spleef is kind of unavailable, but it's here for the legacy and it's here for the memories, I suppose. So yeah, cool little Spleef thingy. Got PvP Spleef, or PV Spleef as I like to call it. Yeah, pretty much just classic Spleef, but also with like swords and armor and shields and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. And I got Link over here. Bow Spleef, of course. Now bow Spleef is, you know, we all know bow Spleef, of course, TNT and flame bows, but on Juicecraft TNT was disabled, so you had, you know, you had no need to worry about someone grieving your plot with TNT. But on the co-op server it isn't, because it's private, so nobody's gonna grieve anyway. But that does mean, like, I'm afraid if we play a casual match of bow Spleef, the TNT will blow up and the entire arena and lobby will, you know, therefore also be torn to pieces. Which is not something I want. I'm not really waiting for that, so yeah, kinda tricky, but oh well. And last but not least, we got Super Saiyan Spleef. This is pretty much my own wacky version, you know, it's just all out, you know, with potion effects, speed boost, shovels and stuff, enchantments. But yeah, that's it for all these Spleef versions over here. Enough Spleef for today, I suppose. Let's first check out the vibe area, because, you know, that has been upgraded as well. If you guys remember, there used to be just a blacksmith over here, because the mansion, you know, where this, you know, is all located underneath, was actually located close to the edge of the plot, so I couldn't really expand because I was limited, you know, I couldn't expand, I had no way to do a domain expansion, but now I do have some space, and I did a domain expansion over here. Of course, the blacksmith is still here, still a platinum blacksmith, kind of been reformed though, but it's still pretty cool. You got the nice shovel over here and the big ship, and all the shovels are stored in this one. And you know, this is my new one actually, the Sugoi shovel. But this is pretty much like, you know, here people can get their own custom shovel, which I think is pretty neat. To the other side we got Shrek's Pizza, like a little mini version of it. I thought it was pretty neat to include with the menu over here and stuff. Like a nice little mini shop over here. And the Spleef Lounge and the Shovels of Fame, here's where you can just chill and hang out, I suppose. Got the Super Pershing over here, Soul Punisher over here. The Flaming Hot Shovel, which, you know, I used to use on Juicecraft a lot. The Master Shovel, in reference to the Master Sword from Link. Stardust Breaker and Crescent Rose, which is also a reference to Ruby. And over here we got like a Spleef Lock, you know, I like to, you know, sometimes, you know, keep track of. So yeah, that's it for the upgraded area. And over here we have, oh, before we enter the arena, the Divine Snowball Clearer 4000. Yeah, here you can basically dump everything in and it will be deleted. Nice. And over here is the arena in all of its glory. Yeah. The arena itself is actually the exact same as it was on Juicecraft, which I'm really happy with. It's incredibly nostalgic. The stands are pretty much the same, apart from the fact that, you know, I believe they were a bit more blocks backwards, so like, you know, so people couldn't actually like jump into the arena. But oh well, that aside, you can just pretty much sit over here, cozy and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty simple arena. My main goal was to make it feel like a Spleef arena from, like, let's say 2012, 2013 or something. Bit of an old school vibe, you know. They really want to use modern blocks or some, you know, modern features. I try to keep it a little bit more OG and classic, if you know what I mean. But I kind of gave up on the lighting, so I just made some wacky chandeliers over here. That's the only thing which, you know, kind of isn't OG, but oh well. That aside, yeah, the arena itself is pretty neat, and the lava's of course over here. Now for the true OG fans, you might remember there was like a little platform over here with a trapdoor that led to the Panzerhalle. You can try all you want, but I'm telling you, there ain't no secret over here, so it's kind of sad. You know, that's the problem when you're building underneath an ocean. You know, the last thing I want is for water to rush down this Spleef arena. That's not what we want. So that's why there isn't really like the back area over here is shorter, it's cut off, and there is no secret Panzerhalle. But oh well. That aside, I'll probably make a new one elsewhere. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Spleef arena. And the cool thing is, you know, you can play Spleef like over here, and you don't have to refill the arena manually. You can just do over here, key shooting, made this, and voila! The arena is back fulfilled with snow. Oh, that's pretty neat. The command block does need to be placed elsewhere though, I don't like it here, it's ugly. But oh well, that's pretty much it for the OG Spleef Arena throwback. I'm really happy with this, and yeah, I hope you guys think it's pretty neat as well. If you enjoyed this wacky tour, feel free to subscribe, like, and share this video, and I hopefully will be seeing you all in the next one. I'm gonna go watch Formula 1 now. This video took way longer than I thought.